Hello everyone, I wanted to give you a brief overview of your CTS 60 final project where you are going to be taking some steps to plan a vacation and create a presentation that you can share with your vacation plans. So you're really going to be asked to do two things in this project. You're going to be navigating the Walt Disney World website to find ticket pricing and park information, and then you're going to use the information that you find to create a PowerPoint. So your scenario for this project is that you are taking a group of family or friends on a trip to Disney World. And you are given the task of convincing everyone to go and also letting them know some basic information. So the research that you're going to do is going to concentrate on ticket pricing and a little bit of park information. So you have the website here, and when you click on the website, you will see that it does open up the Walt Disney World website. And on this website, you need to find where ticket information would be. So looking at your choices here, think about where you think ticket pricing would be based on the links that you see here. And the ticket pricing that you're looking for is you're going to look for the price of an adult 3-day base ticket, an adult 3-day park hopper ticket, an adult 6-day base ticket, and an adult 6-day park hopper ticket. You're also going to be finding out what the 4 major parks are and be able to list 3 rides, attractions, or entertainment experiences from each of those 4 parks. So again, looking at the website, where do you think information about the 4 parks would be? You have lots of links here, so use those to help you, and hopefully this research part shouldn't take you very long as you can correctly navigate the website, which is part of the assignment. So once you find the information that it asks for, you're going to create a PowerPoint presentation that can be used to present your findings. And you have a list here of things that your PowerPoint needs to include. So for example, you're going to apply a theme or design to your presentation. So when I open it up, it should not be the default theme. You should have applied one. You should have a title slide. You should have one slide that includes a table that shows your ticket price comparison. So in your PowerPoint presentation, I should see that you have clicked Insert Table, and your table should have this information, your information about the prices here for tickets. So before you build that before you build that table, think about how many rows and columns you'll need in that table and how you'll present that information. And then you also need a slide for each of the 4 major parks. And on each park slide, you're going to list the name of the park and include either a bulleted list or smart art that shows 3 things you can do in that park. All that information comes from that same website that I talked about earlier. You also need to include in your presentation relevant graphics or clip art on each of the 4 major park slides. So that means that I should see a graphic on each of those 4 slides. You're also going to include in your presentation a reference slide with a link to any websites where you obtained your information. So you know that you're going to include this website as a link, but if you go anywhere else, you'll want to include that as well. And then finally, I want you to keep in mind what you learned about creating good PowerPoint presentations. So I shouldn't see slides full of text or with spelling or grammatical errors. This PowerPoint presentation should look exactly like it would look if you were presenting it to your family or to a board or anything like that. So instead of having lots and lots of text on your slide, you're going to use the notes section to include all those things that you would say as you were presenting, but you don't want everybody to actually see on your slide. When you're finished, make sure that you look at the last page of your instructions, which includes a rubric that tells you how many points you can earn for each of those things that are asked for in the directions. Make sure that you pay attention to what your instructor has assigned for the due date for your final project and get it submitted on time.